Hello, Assalamualaikum, and welcome back everyone to our Sunway Mega Roadshow live edition with me, Daphne Aiking. And seperti biasa, kita ada beberapa topik-topik yang nak dibincangkan lah. So I'll also be having two co-hosts with me on this live stream. And as usual, we are always so generous and we have a special giveaway. So be sure to stay tuned all the way till the end of our live stream for that to happen. So what are we giving away? We are giving away vouchers for Athano restaurant worth 50 ringgit. And I'll speak more about that in just a bit. In the meantime, once again, if you are new to our Sunway Mega Roadshow, this is actually a nationwide event that takes place annually. So it's once a year. And this actually compiles all these wonderful brands, products, services under the Sunway Group, all under one platform with all these great promotions and deals. And this is happening all the way to the 14th of April. So 3 hari sahaja. How do you get those deals? All you have to do is to download the Sunway Super app over your Google App Store or Play Store or your App Store, where depending if you're on Android or on Apple, download it and there is this special icon where you can get quick access to all the mega hour, all these live deals, 1 ringgit hour deals, macam-macam lagi lah. So all you have to do is just basically just Skodeng app tu and then check out all the great deals that they have for you. All right, so here we are. I am back actually at the Sunway University, tapi kali ni bukan kan the last time that I was on live stream, we were at the one near to the Sunway Square Mall. We are now at the main campus, somewhere that I've already been a few times doing talks, emceeing jobs. And this time around, I won't be alone because I have two co-hosts with me. And here we are at the I Love Sunway icon. I am just waiting for somebody to come and say hello to me. Oh, there she is. Hi, Camelia.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you too. So Camelia, perhaps you can introduce yourself to our audience at home.
Hello everyone, my name is Camelia.
Okay.
I'm an undergraduate student here in Sunway University doing my degree. Yep.
Degree in
Advertising and branding.
advertising. Oh, that means because the last weekend I actually visited the Faculty of Arts, and that was at the new campus.
Yes.
That's so cantik, man.
I'm so lucky to be like the first batch to be able to experience all the new facilities there.
Right.
So I'm really excited for that.
Well, I was excited too, and I'm seeing that all the facilities, but here we are at the main campus.
Yeah.
And just to let you all know that this Sunway University is number one, the number one private non-government linked university in Malaysia and ASEAN. I think it was ranked,
410?
410 according to the QS World University Rankings. And of course, a lot of students have benefited from our Jeffrey Chow Foundation. Kalau tak silap saya, there are about 967 million ringgit worth of scholarship.
Almost 1 billion.
That's crazy, right? Has been given to all these memang well-deserved students to fly high, soar high. And this is something that Jeffrey Chia or Tan Sri Sir has always been very big on, about making sure that education is key and those who cannot afford it will be able to have access to education and more. All right. So this is the I Love Sunway. You are going to take me around.
Of course.
I know you are one of those lucky ones that are able to, appreciate the new facilities or enjoy the facilities dekat the new Sunway University.
Yeah.
But this is the main campus.
Yes.
And
should I tell you where exactly we're right now?
okay, this is unique because we have like animals popping from everywhere.
I know, right? When I first entered here, I was really amazed. It feels very, very unique. So this is called Brain Forest.
Why Brain Forest?
Because this is where we do our group assignments, we do our discussions, our assignments, and it's just a play on word, rainforest.
So this is our Brain Forest students. So are you guys brain foresting? Yeah. You sure or not? And it's very halal sitting arrangement juga. All the boys there, all the girls there. That's great. So they have brainstorming sessions. Now I get it.
It's
now
rainforest. Usually
Rainforest.
it's rainforest.
Oh,
We just, clear out rainforest. Yeah, and usually during the day there will be music playing. It's a soothing music for the students to, get in the vibe. They can study, chill. And then it's just convenient because there's the cafeteria next.
I was just gonna say that because it's not exactly like a library per se. Dia macam dekat. You do speak Malay, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, just in case. I don't know. Just in case I'm like assuming you can speak Malay. You might not be from Malaysia or you're not Malay. But there's also a lot of F&Bs around.
Yeah.
So they can study, grab a snack, and I think that's a little bit more. Yeah. Some people do that. They like to eat and study or talk or get what's the word for it? Motivated when they've got something to pack on.
Yep.
Don't know, like good or bad.
It's a fun concept. I've also spent so much time with my friends around here.
Right.
It's a nice time. And
actually, from your university, from where the Faculty of Arts is, it's not too far from the main campus, right?
Yeah, it's just a 5-minute walk in the new bridge. Okay. So it's very convenient.
All right. Yeah. So now we are heading, so basically there is lots of F&B areas around here, and I am now going to head out over to another spot. I'll be seeing you, Camilla, in just a bit because we are going to now take a glance through to another spot. I believe it's the Heart of Giving, and I'm going to be speaking to somebody else who's also going to be co-hosting tonight's live stream with me, and he is there.
Hello,
Hi.
Daphne.
Hello, I'm Daphne. This is the Heart of Giving, and I see a few names here. But before we explain all this, perhaps you'd like to share with our audience at home maybe a little introduction about yourself.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Aiman, and I'm actually part of the Student Life Department. We'll be going through after this as well.
Okay, I was just going to ask you, what is Student Life Department?
We'll go there in a bit, I think.
Okay, in just a bit, because we've got this Heart of Giving wall, and we see a few names: Devon Raj, Rick Hai Lok, but not all hearts are filled with names. Tell us a little bit more about this Heart of Giving wall.
So this Heart of Giving, if you see the names, they are actually donors who give back to the universities. So students or alumni who donate back to universities, they can donate between 500 to 3,000 ringgit. And basically they will get, as a part of their recognition of their donations, their names will be put on this Heart of Giving as well.
Oh, so they're not just any random person who's donating something for the university. They are actually ex-students?
A lot of them alumni students as well.
Alumni students, yeah. Okay. And then of course this is
our Sunway Alumni Awards as well. So for alumni, we actually have a few awards. For example, the Excellence in Sustainability, the Giving Sunway Award, and also the Sunway Outstanding Young Alumni Award as well.
Are they also alumni?
Yes, all of them are alumni basically.
Oh, you actually do. You know, I was joking my husband, the Sunwayan.
Okay.
So it really exists, that word, Sunwayan.
It's kind of like a way of how to describe who we are as someone who represents Sunway as well.
Right. And is there any significant stories behind some of these wonderful names who are so generous?
I think in some of these donors as well, I actually previously who have received scholarships as well under the Jeffrey Chia Foundation as well.
Okay.
So kind of, in some sense, because they received the scholarships and they grow in their careers as well, they've kind of donate back to the students so that the future students who need the scholarships will receive the right needs as well.
There's that word for it, paying it forward.
Yes. And basically here, we call it part of the Giving Sunwayan. Okay, so we actually encourage our alumni, our staffs as well to kind of give back to the society through the 5 Ts. For example, we talk about time, we talk about treasure, we talk about testimony, we talk about ties. Okay, and basically, contributing to all this as well as talents as well. So by contributing these kind of things, we're kind of teaching the students to give back to the society in a way. So when they receive something, they give back.
But in this sense, they are giving or donating
monies, yeah.
Okay, all right. And there's still many more hearts to be filled up.
Yes.
Just FYI. Just saying. #. All right. So you've been with Sunway University for less than a year. How do you find it so far?
I find it quite relaxing. I mean, it's quite hack-packed sometimes, but I do enjoy the environment here. It's quite in and out, even though every day it's always a lot of students. And yeah, I kind of enjoy the vibe generally.
I'm enjoying the vibe so much so that I've already told Professor Zul from the Faculty of Arts that I want to come back and study. But you know what? We have a question from one of our followers. And the question, Mia, is?
When is the open day?
When is the open day? I just asked you about this.
Yeah, funnily, it's actually today and also tomorrow as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you guys have any time, you guys feel free to come and drop by our campus and you can come and see how the campus looks like as well.
Okay, so 10 to 4 p.m. It actually started today,
Yeah.
tomorrow. So they just come in and when you say open day, what does that encounter? That means...
So basically, right, usually we have some students and staffs as well stationed across different places.
All
and
right.
we'll basically guide them through and see how campus looks like as well. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Student Life
Yes.
Center, and you are part of this department.
Yes.
Share with us what exactly does the Student Life
So
Center
I think we
do?
talk about student life, right?
Okay.
These are, I think it's very unique of what Sunway is all about in a way. We have a particular, department that focus on kind of improvising the life of students here.
All right.
So in student life, we actually cover a lot of things. We have alumni, we have careers, we have mentorings, we have student leaderships.
Careers
we have
meaning
clubs.
what, Maksud?
So for example, we have students who are about to graduate or they're not sure of what they want to do for the future. They can actually come here and talk to our career counselors as well, and they can help to guide which courses to choose or which university they should go to if they're planning to do their foundations here and then move to different universities. Yeah, so they kind of help them in terms of deciding that as well.
I know some people in my crew are actually alumni of Sunway University, and they are contributing, or they wish they love the Sunway group so much that they actually are still working under the Sunway group. Isn't that interesting? Wow, you see, we've got another question coming your way, Mia.
They're asking what is Sunway Originals?
Okay. So, yeah, maybe I'll show you for this one for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we missed out. I'm sorry, we were like yakking away.
Yeah, it's okay, no worries.
So let's take a look at Sunway Originals.
Yeah.
So this is a little shop.
Yes.
Quite quaint, quite cozy, just next door to your student life department.
Yes.
Okay, so this is...
So this is actually where we sell our merchandise, okay? And if you see, there's a lot of t-shirts, there's like bears there, there's like bags, and quite a lot of things there, okay? But just to kind of highlight a few things here, so students like to buy our items. Mostly, I think I would say they're quite comfy. Even like the one I'm wearing today right now, they're quite comfy. I generally like kind of wearing it. Yeah.
Right.
Especially if you're walking around campus,
Who does the designs for all this?
So actually some of them, not for the shirts in particular, but some of the items are designed by students. Like for example, I think if you zoom in here, this stiffened kind of metal thing here is actually designed by our students. And I think some of the frames as well are designed by our students. Yeah. But the t-shirts, sometimes they're designed by staff, but we also have vendors who kind of help us with the designing as well.
And what's the purpose of having Sunway Originals shop? What is it more because for education purposes where students are able to apply their arts or creativity?
That is correct.
Or what else?
Yeah, so one of it is actually that. So in some
wow.
sense, right, for example, students who are in the FASS, so the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences.
Okay.
So some students who basically do their kind of like a practical in some sense. So they do projects with Sunway Originals to kind of produce merchandise for them as well. So in some sense, they're giving back.
They're giving back, and it's also a safe environment for them to pilot test their skills and creativity. Okay, we've got 2 questions back to back from all of you. First question, Mia.
What kinds of clubs does uni have? And does you guys have counseling sessions, and are they free?
Okay, let's just repeat the question. What clubs do you have at Sunway University, and do you have free counseling sessions?
Okay, so I can't say all the clubs, but I can tell you there's 100 plus clubs. So I think I can't remember all of them as well. But there are generally like big clubs. For example, the student, the councils. We also have student eco-media as well. We also have for example, the football. All the sports are also there as well. So quite a lot of clubs. But we also have different clubs. For example, cultural clubs as well that focus on specific countries. Yeah. So I think you can always come out to find it during our open day as well. So you can explore our clubs and societies here.
That's right, from 10 a.m. tomorrow all the way till 4 p.m. So that's about clubs. How about free counseling? So
in Sunway University in particular, we actually have quite a lot of mental health support. So we have, right now at the moment, we have 12 mental health practitioners who basically focuses on assisting students with mental health needs. Okay? So, and like you said, the counseling services are free. Okay, so students are always welcome to walk into Student Life. If they need any help, they can always come in, and they will be assigned to a therapist to kind of help them basically.
So that would be counseling in the sense where if it's something to do with their health, but there is also career counseling,
yes,
which is something totally different and also free.
Yes.
Betul? Oh wow, another 2 more questions as we make our way to the other side. Okay, let's just get the questions first, Mia.
How many clubs can a student join at one time? And can I create my own club?
Okay.
Wow. Can you repeat that for our followers, just in case they didn't hear it?
So I think you were asking like how many clubs can a student join? Up to you actually. As long as you have the time to kind of participate in all these clubs, that's up to you. But generally again, I think there needs to be a reasonable
balance,
a reasonable amount as well. You can't be joining 100 clubs, and managing that with your studies as well. But yeah. And you were mentioning the second question was
second
about...
question was?
Can I create my own club?
Can I create my own
Yes, you
club?
can actually. But again, you have to discuss with our staff from the Student Life, and they will assist you in coming up with a club as you. Yeah.
And again, in case like, I want to create a chess club, but they've already got a chess club. So that's the reason why, again, we highly encourage you to come for our open day at 10 to 4 p.m., right? So perhaps, I'm gonna move up to where we're gonna go. We are now gonna move up, and then I'll see you again, Aiman, because I know he wants to quickly just prepare for our next location, and I am gonna move forward. This, of course, was the Student Life that was mentioned by Aiman. This is basically a place where students can find out a little bit more about the career choices that they have, the courses options that they have. Sunway Originals, and I'm just gonna make my way. Thank you, Aiman. I'll see you in a bit. I think later on I'm going to be meeting up with Camellia. So we are going to pass where I wanted to go and check out. It looks so different during the nighttime. I've been here a couple of times during the day. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Hi, Camellia. Welcome
again.
back. All right, so I'm looking for the boulevard. Where's the boulevard?
It's actually just down here.
Okay, let's head down.
Let's go.
All
I
right.
want you to be careful.
Okay, so the boulevard is... I know that they always say, Daphne, meet me at the boulevard. Meet me at the boulevard. There was one event that I was emceeing, and I had to meet up with some of I actually went down there. I actually met up with some of the staff, and they said, meet me at the boulevard. So that's why I remember.
It sounds so fancy.
I know. So tell me about the boulevard, which
boulevard
is essentially like a little basement area.
Yes, it feels very secluded, but not so much. You can still hear the cafeteria, being all noisy and loud, but here it's actually from there to this part, we call it the boulevard. And usually you'd have vendors and booths to, outside food. Sometimes maybe you're just used to the cafeteria food, you want something new.
Right.
We'd bring in new vendors and new food booths for the students to try. And also right here is actually a very famous sandwich shop that we have.
Oh my God, this is the one that Chloe was talking about. Like, everyone says it's so good.
Yeah, it's like famous for its hash brown and egg sandwich, if I'm not mistaken. And it's such a quick meal. Tapi tutup sekarang, it's nighttime, so too bad we can't try. But yeah, usually the students just sit here.
Okay.
You can take a snack and
I'm curious, right? How much would the pricing be in most of the F&B spots here?
I would say it's rather reasonable because Sunway City is surrounded by malls. It's surrounded by all the really famous food chains. So sometimes here I would say it's affordable for the students. The range usually I wouldn't spend more than, I would say just around 10 to 12 ringgit.
Okay, that's
for like
reasonable.
A complete meal.
All right.
It's reasonable for me. When you go out, it's double the price. So I would say,
it's a student life. So we've got a bit of a budget
exactly.
here. Just to let you all know, again, please continue watching all the way till we habis our live stream, because I will let you know when you will comment the hidden keyword for you to win our vouchers from this Atheno. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but it's a dining experience that is located in Sunway University itself. So be sure to catch us all the way to the end of the live stream for you to find out how you can win that voucher. Okay, so next up from the boulevard, we are heading towards the graduation.
It's just straight ahead.
Okay, just
so
straight
we can walk
ahead.
past. This is just the college foyer. So yeah, again, more student study area, sort of like open space.
So they have the same concept. Like earlier on, we saw the brain forest, and it's just a place for students. Day or night? Is it 24 hours that they can come here to study?
Yeah, we can see the students just studying here.
Out of curiosity, like the university that I used to go to, that's a government or public. Sorry, it's a government a government university. So we had the campus had also our living quarters inside, depending lah. But here dekat Sunway University pun ada Ada living quarters or how? Or it's all outside the campus?
It's outside, but it's under Sunway. So we do
Oh.
have like Sunway Uni residence, Sunway
Okay.
Uni. Just for the students to live also, but not so much on campus. You would have to like commute outside of it.
I
But it's
see.
still like we do still have the Linkway Bridge, so it's still safe for the students to commute to campus as well. So
And like I said, Sunway City is just huge, it's
Yeah.
massive, it's integrated. We are now at the Sunway graduation board.
Yes.
And you have like this plane, right? A class
Yeah.
above. Can you share a little bit more about what is the significance of this? Do you actually do have a plane that is like this, a Sunway University plane, or Camellia?
that'd be amazing if we have. But this is just a symbolism for
Okay.
us to showcase our alumni that's actually made their way abroad and made their name in really top. Here you can see all the destination, all the companies we have listed for our alumni. See, they've went to New York, Madrid, to all this really amazing companies. So it's just
Oh.
to
So these are alumni, students
from
Sunway
Sunway.
University, and now they are working. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yep.
At these respective companies outside of Malaysia.
Yeah.
Ah, so that's
just
why.
to-
Where will your Sunway journey take you?
So after they graduated from Sunway, they all end up in Tesla, KPMG,
Phew.
all these big companies. So we just want to commemorate this and give motivation to our students as well.
I'm
When
not
I see
looking
this,
at,
I'm motivated.
like Shopee, siapa ni? Mike Eng, I like Ritz-Carlton. But how do you keep up with where the students or alumni goes to? Is there somewhere, like, maybe that would be a better question that I asked Aiman, right? I'm so
I'm
sorry.
only a first year.
Yeah, only first year. Maybe
I mean-
I should ask like Aiman that, because I'm so curious about how they consolidate all this data. And I like that because it's always about recognizing your alumni and the students who have been or walked the path. We have one question, Camellia.
Okay.
Let's take it on.
What time is the uni open until?
What time is the university open until?
The university, as far as I'm concerned, I've studied here until late night, but at 12 a.m. they would turn off all the lights.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say it's a 24-hour campus. It's rather just it's still just open for the students to study, but then by 12 midnight they will turn off all the lights.
Okay.
This is science here.
And sleep is very important.
We don't want to
Yes.
study too much.
You know, you need to make sure you get enough rest, because then your body will feel
Exactly.
rejuvenated, you get healthier, and then you'll be able to absorb all that you've learned
Exactly.
or about to learn better. So make sure tidur awal juga. Okay,
Betul.
guys? Okay, seterusnya from the graduation board,
Mhm.
I understand that, you know, we early on we saw the gift of giving wall.
Yeah.
This is a sort of an acknowledgement for all alumni who
Yes.
have now left Malaysia to offer their services somewhere else outside of Malaysia, and we still have an avenue of achievements.
Yep.
Okay, so which one is
where
that?
we're heading towards right now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is just another open area where we also would like to commemorate all our successful alumni. So you can see that there is 10 boards,
One,
five
two, three, four,
left,
five.
five,
Oh,
right? Yeah,
okay.
so we'd have all the students who have made it into the world ranking for their exams, and
Ooh.
you can see there's a student who awarded admission to the University of Oxford from Sunway. There's a student there. We also have the SEA Games gold winner.
Oh, Farah
Farah
Ann.
Ann. Yeah, she's an alumni from Sunway.
She is the gymnast.
Yes.
So she is an alumni
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Correct.
We have world #1 professional level, Puan Siti or Cik Siti Sarah, Institute of Chartered Accountants in England. I just want to acknowledge all these people. We've got Tinesh Sivaran, a student and the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England. Wow, professional level, prize winner. This is the #1 scientist in Malaysia, Professor Saidur Rahman. MashaAllah. So he made it to the Stanford Elsevier's 2025 list. Memang betul lah. Again, and they've actually put a lot of effort in acknowledging all these top scorers and people who have definitely like achieved the best of the best achievers,
Still
right?
have more here.
Oh, ramai lagi.
Yeah,
Best
ada
across
10.
4 subjects.
Yeah.
Chulai on.
The #1 in the world.
#1 in the world for what?
Performance management.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. This is Tan Hui Wen. Oh, I love the breeze here.
Yeah, it's very.
You know, because it's a little bit, the weather's been just erratic and hot here in Malaysia. But this is a nice breeze coming here at our area where the Avenue of Achievements are. And we have our #1 in the world for financial reporting, Nur Akila. And we also have our top in the world, bukan best, the top in the world,
Top in the world.
outstanding Cambridge Learner Awards, Jack He Lu Jie.
Yes, so many amazing alumni. As a student myself, whenever I walk here, I
Right.
just feel the
Like,
aura.
give me the aura,
give me the
give me
aura.
the vibes. Give the good
Yes.
juju, so I'll be the top, the best, the
Mm.
number one.
Number one in the world, top in the world.
You know, I was talking to Professor Zul, right?
Mhm.
When I did the live stream with him at the Faculty of Arts and Social Studies.
Social
Yeah,
sciences.
social sciences.
Yeah.
I said, maybe I'll take my doctorate here. So then,
Oh,
mana
wow.
tahu, I'll be like,
Mana
best of don't know what lah.
Daphne, I can
Definitely, I think top whatever. I'm quite a kiasu overachiever, so let's see how it goes from there. All right, so we're gonna head up. How big is this campus? It's huge.
It's just you keep going and
I
you keep
know.
exploring a lot
All
of
right,
things.
so we are gonna move. Maybe this. Oh wow, what is
Yes.
this, Camelia?
It's the famous sunbird statue.
All right.
So if you look closely, it looks like a bird. There's two birds here.
Yeah.
From a certain angle.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you'll slowly see it. So this is the Sunway University and Lancaster University's statues, I would call it. It's to commemorate. We do have a partnership with Lancaster University in United Kingdoms. So we offer programs that is they will receive 2 certificates from Sunway University and Lancaster University.
How does that work? Why would they want to do that?
So
I mean, what's the benefits of having to?
So when graduates, they graduate more than just one certificate from just, not only Sunway University, you also get Lancaster University. You'll be alumni for both. And you will be accredited for a global level. You can reach for the stars, basically.
Hang on. So they can. Is it like twinning program where they maybe start off in Sunway University, or is it if you study under the program of this special collaboration between 2 partners, they have the same. You can just study in Sunway University, but it also grants them Lancaster University.
Yeah, so
Betul ke?
actually, because right now, the degree that I'm doing is actually a Sunway and Lancaster program. So basically, the Sunway University program, it's accredited by Lancaster University. So when you graduate, you receive one from Sunway and one from Lancaster, and you become alumni for both.
Right.
Which is such a...
But you don't have to go to.
We don't have to
Or
go.
could you? Is there option of?
There is
like
an
a
exchange
twinning?
semester.
Like exchange, okay.
Yes, where you can go to Lancaster. And also, Sunway University offers a scholarship, which is called the Chancellor Scholarship of Sunway and Lancaster,
Okay.
which is the one that I actually received
Well,
to study here.
congratulations.
Yes, so under the scholarship, they do even provide a short study semester to Lancaster
Okay.
for just free, no charge,
Right.
as a scholarship recipient. So I think that's a great experience to be able to go and actually see how they do things right there. And we actually do have a question right here from
Oh, all right.
viewers.
We've got another
Yeah.
question. Let's see what it is. Mia.
I study in Sunway. Will I get the opportunity to study abroad too?
Okay. Let's
Yes,
repeat the question.
Like I just mentioned, if you study in Sunway, would you get the opportunity to study abroad? The answer is yes. We do have exchange programs to Lancaster, specifically. And I do think that so far they have been opening the opportunities to go to Lancaster mostly. They've been to Korea before this, but I do think as of recent, the one that's mostly advertised would say just to go to Lancaster, as you know, it's a 20 years partnership. So we do have a solid bond with them, and I'm sure they welcome Sunway students very
Alhamdulillah.
well.
That's great. Oh, another question.
If I'm a Sunway alumni, can I go to the library?
If I'm a Sunway alumni, can I go to the library, which we are actually heading next?
Yeah, we're actually
Answer.
heading next. And yes, the answer is yes. We even have like a small section for the alumni to work on their anything that they need, as long as they are Sunway alumni. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't because I'm not an alumni. Neither am I a student. Oh, we got one more question before we head over to the
Library.
Yeah. What is the question, Mia?
What courses are accredited by Lancaster University?
Okay, what courses are
Okay.
accredited by Lancaster University?
There's actually a lot for me
Okay.
to list out right now. I would say when I entered the Sunway University website to just check out on the list of the degrees that are offered, actually most of it are under Lancaster.
Okay.
So I would recommend, if you need further clarification, to just hop on the Sunway University website and see apa, your degree. If it's accredited by Lancaster, then congratulations. Yeah.
And again, we mentioned this over and over. We have our open day happening from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. Actually, today was the first day, and feel free to go and reach out to Aiman and the team or anyone else who will be on duty for our open day. Another question, Mia. Ada soalan lagi tak? Tak ada? Tak ada. Okay, let's head on over to the library. I personally love books. Do you love reading?
Of course.
Oh, that's
of
great.
course.
What sort of books do you like?
I do read a lot of like literature books, translated literature, Japanese literature.
Oh, ni mesti suka anime semua tak?
Is it Korean literature?
Okay. I don't know. My daughter's so into all this. It's just such a different generation right now. I'm just happy that she still likes to pick up books. I know that the younger kids don't. Something that we need to instill. So we are going to the library. Can you just take me
This is
through?
a library.
Okay. But now it's closed lah. Dah tutup
Yeah,
kan?
it's closed already. We actually just renovated it, so it's really brand new.
Okay.
So we have 3 floors of our library. This is our ground floor. We have a basement floor, and we have top floor as well. So we call it the mezzanine floor. So if the mezzanine floor, they can enter after office hours. It's just here that it's closed after 5 lah for the office workers all packed out already. So so the basement actually. Okay, so we can show you the entrance right here.
Yeah.
What's special about our library is that you see these fancy machines over here.
Yeah.
It's actually a facial recognition to enter.
That's why the person asked if alumni can go in.
So you don't need your student card anymore. You don't have to tap it. You just show your face, and if it recognizes you, you can go in.
And well, those days, a library in my generation is you go to the library and you pinjam buku.
Yeah.
So the concept still stays?
The concept still stays.
Okay,
You
because
can
I
still borrow
know
books.
that the library at Book Access is a completely different, that's the actual name of the bookstore itself, right?
yeah.
It's not a library, but
It's
this is
still a
an
library.
actual library.
I also borrow books for myself.
Okay, how many
And-
books can you borrow, not purchase, borrow?
Usually, I'm not sure about the limit. Usually, I borrow like 3 books max.
Okay, and there are different subjects,
Different subjects.
often related to what you are learning.
They
or-
also have novels for fun, fiction novels, non-fiction. Just if they're not really into reading academic.
I see.
books.
Okay, so now I'm going to head over to the Jeffrey Chia Auditorium where I'm supposed to meet up with Aiman. Can you
So-
just point where I'm supposed to go?
Yep, you'll just go up the escalator.
Okay.
So, you will see Ayman there.
All right.
And you'll see me later.
Okay, so I'll see you in a bit.
Yep,
All right, let me go and
and
catch up with Aiman. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Camelia. I am now heading up to the Jeffrey Chia 1 Auditorium, and that was where I actually did an MC job. Can't remember when. I think it was a couple of months ago. And are we going up this way? This way, right? A couple of months ago, where we actually highlighted some industry partners from macam-macam corporates, right? And I was the MC. They invited me to MC that event. And when I went into the auditorium, I'm like, Mak Bapa, like some of the venues that I have MC'd, definitely not in a university, were less glamorous than this auditorium. So I am going to make my way. Hi, can I know where the Jeffrey Chia 1 Auditorium is? Is it that side? The auditorium. Or is it here? Going up again? We're going to the library first. Oh, okay. We are going to the entrance of the library. We're just showcasing that you will need a face recognition, right? And this is just another entrance. Earlier on, what we showed with Camelia was downstairs. There are 3 floors. This is another entrance for the library. Again, I can't go in because I'm neither a student nor an alumni, and it is facial recognition. Heading upstairs, I remember that we made, because that day when I did come here for the MC job where we were introducing industry partners who work hand in hand with Sunway University, somebody took us around and that was the first time that I went like, Ya Allah, Mak Bapak, cantiknya tempat ni, besarnya tempat ni, bestnya campus ni kan.
Hello,
Hi.
Daphne.
I almost got lost. So we are back with Aiman. Earlier on, Camelia pointed out, just go upstairs. So I am looking for the auditorium, which I was actually there for the first time in a long time ago. Oh, here.
This is
This
our
is
Jeffrey Chia 1 auditorium. So maybe I can show you in.
Kenapa dia nampak lain pula hari ni? Okay, tak apa. Maybe I got the different venue wrong. Okay, so this is the Jeffrey Chia 1 auditorium.
Yes.
How many auditoriums do you have?
actually, this is one of the major ones. This is one of the main ones. Yeah. So for this particular auditorium, right, there's a lot of chairs. So if I'm mistaken, they can accommodate up to 430 packs.
Ni untuk lecture ke what?
So this is actually for lectures and also for our events. For example, the Asian Summit was actually done here as well.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, but also sometimes educational talks from other, well-known professors, they will come here and they also give a talk to the students and to the staffs as well.
This definitely looks much nicer than the lecture halls that I had. But I love what I experienced before. I'm very proud of being an alumni of my university. So, but it just, I mean, this is leveling up, man.
Yeah. Times have changed.
Times have changed.
Definitely.
That's right. So this is the first, sorry, it is one.
Yep.
Not one. So Jeffrey Chia, one auditorium. You've got how many were you saying? Different
Quite different places. Yeah, we have halls, we have auditoriums, but this is one of the main auditoriums we have here.
Oh my God, the one that I saw, the new Sunway University near the mall.
The Square Mall, right?
The Square Mall,
Yeah.
the one that has like
The
a whole
360,
360.
yes,
That's like
yeah.
perfect for TED Talks and such. Oh my God. But this one also boleh tahan juga. Okay, let us check out the seats.
Yep. Come, I'll
Okay.
show you for a bit here. So if
Okay.
you look at behind some of these chairs, right?
Yeah.
There's actually names on them.
Oh really?
Yeah. So this is actually
Oh.
part of our initiatives, okay, which is naming a chair. So it's similar to the Heart of Gaming. Remember the one that we saw with the trees
Right.
and the hearts there? So
Okay.
basically, the names here are actually donors who donate
Okay.
back to our community scholars again, and they have to donate, I think, around 5,000 ringgit. Up to
Oh.
10,000 ringgit, and they can name a name there. Okay, it's either their names or they can also put someone else's names as well.
So this is Adrian Chia Yin Sun, a
Yep.
Canadian International Matriculation Program.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, it's just a row or any chair. Oh,
So they can
basically.
choose any chairs actually. Yep.
So maybe Adrian over here was one of those that was always like,
He probably likes sitting in the
he
front.
loves sitting in front because he wants to make sure that he absorbs as
Yeah.
much as possible from all the lectures that he hears. Okay, we've got a question, Aiman. I'm going to sit down just because I'm not feeling macam student kat sini. We have one question from our follower, Mia.
What are the other amazing facilities if I am a Sunway student?
I think we'll be going after this as well, right? We have one of the very huge football field at the front there.
Okay.
You'll be seeing that quite a lot. And again, I think another facilities that I would for me, I would promote is also the amount of cafeterias and the cafes we have down here.
Man.
So I
I
think
mean,
if
we're
you look-
Malaysians after all. Well,
Yes.
I am. And
The makan culture here
makan
is.
culture
We also have a makan club. I want to promote
no
that.
way.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Ada makan club.
Yes. Yeah. So I think
That
it's
would be
something.
my club.
Yeah. Maybe you can be the president for that
I will
club.
be the president of the cooking and the makan club. You can see where my interests are. So that question from Mia was actually, what are some of the other interesting facilities? And I think Aiman is going to be taking me, or is it Camilla who's going to take me?
I think
to
Camilla will be
the,
taking you
Camilla.
to the
So
other
either
facilities.
one,
Yeah.
or you can just join us anyway. We will be taking a look at some of the other, what do you call it, facilities that they have here. Any more questions before we move on? Nope. Okay. I understand that there is this thing called a destiny statue.
Yeah.
And I'm like thinking of Beyonce and the works, but it's nothing like that,
Destiny's
right?
Child. No,
No,
it's a
nothing.
different thing, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so we are gonna head our way, and if there's anything else that's interesting that you want to highlight to our followers out there, and again, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop your questions or any sharing. If you are a student here or you are an alumni and you are watching us right here, right now, live for our Mega Roadshow live edition here. I'm Daphne Iking, and we've got Aiman over here with the Student
Life Department. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sekarang kita akan ke sebelah kiri. Maybe this way? Yeah? We're going to go this way, not yet. All right, are we going to exchange or? All right, so now Aiman is going to take a little breather again. And now I'm going to try and figure my way. I tell you, this place is like a maze. Aiman, you should have just stood with me. We should have prepared many, many mics. And we are going to head down south. Cik. So am I meeting Aiman again after this? Dah tak ada dah. No more? All right then. I'm just going to say goodbye. Let's say goodbye to Aiman. I feel so rude that I've not said goodbye, and I'll come for the open day tomorrow before my live here. I'll see you. Take care. Bye. Such a wonderful host. Okay, so that's Aiman, and he's been around for less than a year actually with the Sunway Life Center. So tomorrow there is the open day happening from 10 a.m. all the way to 4 p.m. So you've got lots and lots of questions, especially about clubs, facility, courses, scholarships. Tomorrow is the perfect time for you to meet up with Ayman and the team to tell you more about what we have to offer. Okay, so now I am moving to the Destiny statue. That is something also highlighted by the team that is a must see for our live stream today. And I've personally not seen it, including the football field, which is I've been told that I must go and visit also lah. Sebab biasanya kalau I datang sini, I'm always at the lecture halls or there was one more like the auditoriums, macam-macam lah. So now I am going to look for Camellia because I know she's setting up the spot for our next destination. We are about 20 minutes before we have to conclude our live stream this Saturday morning. Morning pula, Saturday. And we are heading to the Destiny statue. Dekat mana? So that was a sunbird. That was where we recognized some of our alumni who have done an amazing achievements of being number one, tops, even an Olympian. I'm passing through the Sunbird. This is a collaboration between Sunway University and Lancaster University. And I am heading towards this direction. And I am going to try and locate Camellia, who is a year one undergraduate with the Faculty of Arts and Social Science. And she is actually hosting me for a tour around our main campus right here at Sunway University, the heart of Sunway City, KL. And there are two campuses, but this is the main campus. It is huge, guys. It is huge. I've come here a couple of times, but I still find myself like a little bit lost. Thank God I have found her. Hey, Camellia, welcome back.
Hello.
I had a chat with Ayman and he told me to go and check out Destiny statue. And I felt like, is it like Beyonce in the works? He said, no. Jauh daripada tu. Okay, and I'm guessing this must be it.
It's right behind me.
Okay, shall we go in front?
I think you can go down here.
All right. Okay, so this is nothing to do with music. But this is the I think I'm going to allow Camellia to explain what Destiny is.
Yes, so this is called the Destiny statue. It is by Infantino Fernandez. Actually, we have this board right here that tells the whole story about Destiny. But basically, long story short, it's to portray the student's relationship between knowledge and also the ability to write one's destiny. So you can see that it's holding the graduation cap and the graduation scroll.
Okay.
So it's all about knowledge and how, you know, both formal and informal setting plays a major role in the knowledge we acquire.
Has Tansri always been very into sculptures? Because I think that I noticed that's something that I noticed in a lot of Sunway establishments. Like even in Sunway Mall in front of the Sunway University, the newer campus, we've got that music, the sculptures,
all across the
almost
mall.
similar. And earlier on we saw the Sunbird.
Yes.
Right?
I believe it's become like a trademark in the campus.
Right.
Because when I first came here and I saw it, I was so amazed. It was so very atas, very, very classy to give that Sunway look. So yes, I think we're also focusing on the new campus, is the art campus. So it makes sense for the sculpture to be all around. So I think Tansri has always loved the sculptures. Yep.
And we love them too,
We love them too.
All right, we've got one question from our follower, Mia.
Can I take LRT to reach Sunway University?
Can she take LRT to Sunway University?
Okay, so you can take the LRT, but it's just you have to take a change. So basically, you can take the LRT all the way to USJ 7, and you take the BRT from USJ 7. And actually, just in front of Sunway, we have the BRT station Sanyu Monash. So it's only 3 stops away. So it's very convenient if you need to commute from home. Yes.
Okay, so there is public transportation for those who want to commute. There's just a few stops, which makes it even more interesting for your travels. One more question, Mia. Kita ada soalan lagi?
So Daphne, you have been walking around Sunway University. Can you tell the viewer what is your favorite facilities here in Sunway University?
I'm a little bit biased only because because it's something that I'm fond of. I actually like the newer campus. It's near to the new mall. But I have to admit that this main campus has a sense of nostalgia. You know, you always watch all those Hollywood movies or movies where they put that scene of university and stuff. So this has a more that campus feel, right?
Yes.
And it's huge. And the places where there's a lot of makan lah, a lot of places where you can just chill and really get together with your other, nak cakap colleague salah pula, your student, your kawan-kawan lah kan. You can brainstorm, you can study together. I was never much of a person who likes to group study. Were you or are you?
I actually cannot really focus.
Right.
But then at sometimes, you know, when you're just so much in close space and it's all just quiet, sometimes you just need that outlet to see your friends, to just have a chat and also discuss. So I do think it's a good balance here in Sunway campus.
Yeah,
Yep.
especially because in this generation, your generation is more you're more attached to the device. Back
Yes.
then, masa auntie ni, we didn't. So it's always a nice balance where you actually talk to somebody
Yes.
face to face than just, you know, talking over your devices. Oh, we have another question.
Okay.
Can we know what's the biggest difference in Sunway University Library between Sunway Square Library?
Okay, what is the big difference between Sunway University Library and Sunway Square Library? Okay.
Okay, the big difference is definitely that the new Sunway Library in Sunway Square is owned by Book Access, which is a collaboration with Sunway. So it is more of a retail bookstore concept with just open study spaces for the students. But then our library is actually where the students, only Sunway students, can go in and actually borrow books and actually use the facilities that Sunway has to offer for no charge.
Oh, there you go. So that is one of the major difference. All right. So we are now heading towards, I believe, Ayman was mentioning that one of the bigger facilities or unique facilities that a city campus has is actually a huge ass, pardon my language, football field.
Yes.
Right?
It's very huge.
Because land is so hard to get by. But in this case, and this is the one thing that I like, that we're doing this at night. I've never had the experience or the opportunity to head over to your football field. Sebab panas sungguh negara kita ni. And finally, we are able to access it. We've got actually people playing football right now.
People playing
Kita
football.
pergi dekat sini lah.
Kita naik tangga this.
Downstairs is the car park. So that
Yes,
makes it quite
it's the
easy.
student car park.
Oh, student car
Yes,
park.
it's a student car park.
So you do have the option of also driving or
Yes.
you know, driving here too.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the football field.
Yes.
MashaAllah, besarnya.
It's very big.
This looks like very, what's the word for it? It's like a proper full-size football field.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I believe it is famous, you know, for the size of it, where the students can also play around here. And there's also just next door is just the multi-purpose court for other sorts of sports.
Oh, there.
Yeah, it's just very connected for the students to play. And also, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but actually every time a Sunway University student graduates, they would definitely do their graduation photo shoot here because you can see the big Sunway University behind.
Oh, that's very smart.
So you just they open it during graduation day. So all students would just go here with their family and friends, just take photos here. So it's such a nice photo spot, photo op, I would call it.
Right. Otherwise, you would have to rent the spot to play football or having your games here. How does it work with your sports facilities here?
For me, frankly speaking, I'm not really a sporty person myself, so I've never really used it and utilized it as well. But I believe there's a system for the student to book it.
Okay.
As long as, you know, they are under a club and they do have the proper amount of people as needed for that. And yeah, I guess students can access it through our portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Ayman was telling me that there is like over 100. Was it you or Ayman? I can't remember. 100 over clubs.
Yes.
Gila.
And it just keeps growing. You know, new students have new ideas to build their own clubs.
Oh,
Maybe
they can.
Yes,
they can build their own.
Yep. Maybe a football club here, you can see. And yes, actually, if you look there, is the view of our new campus. It's a very
Is that where? Oh yes, the Sunway Square Mall.
Yes.
So that's where your Faculty of Arts and Social Science is at. That's
Mhm.
also where the Performing Arts Center is. And you were talking to me about how the football field also is side by side with the, what do you call this?
Multi-purpose court.
Multi-purpose court.
So you can play basketball, you
Can we
can
play
play-
pickleball here?
Maybe if you have the
Oh, I
equipment.
forgot that. I forgot that you're not really a sporty person.
Yeah, too bad. I'm so sorry. But yes, you can utilize it to the fullest. Maybe one day, me and my friends.
You know what I was saying? I said, kenapa dia punya grass ni memang selalu hijau? Because I think that's one of the concerns that we have in Malaysia, because kadang-kadang too hot, you really have
Yes.
to maintain the lawn.
Yes.
So they've got like one of those lawns that is, I don't know what you call this type of, dia bukan grass yang betul tau, but you can still play sports on it and it's safe, but it's so much more easier to maintain. So this would be the multi-purpose
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose court.
courts that you can play either basketball.
Tennis.
I think you can play tennis, you can play
Yes.
pickleball, you can play netball and the whole
It's
works.
multi-purpose lah.
Oh,
All type of
that's the
sports.
whole reason or why it's called. And again, there is a portal where students can
Are able to book.
but not for alumni. Like alumni can go to the library.
Alumni can go into the library.
But
Yes.
kalau dekat sini tak lah kan, nanti
Dekat
tak
sini,
cukup kan.
nanti student pun dah makin ramai also.
Kan.
Yeah, so it's just
Alright.
side to side, you know. It's very.
I'm just so curious. You don't have a phone with you right
I
now,
don't.
right? So in the event or when you graduate, which will be how many years from now?
2 more years.
2 more years.
Yes.
So you'll be doing that lah. Over
Yes.
there.
I'll be throwing my cap. And now
Oh.
that the new campus is also there, you can
So
see
you
the
can also do
picture.
that.
Yeah.
Because like best of both worlds, that's where your
Exactly.
faculty is. Oh my
Yes.
god.
And you can see the Performing Arts Center just behind there. You can see the new building.
Right.
So we're now just really in the center of Sunway City, I would say. As you can
love
see.
and I love the breeze here. Dia taklah panas sangat kan. I'm like, I wanted to go right in the heart of the field. Tapi macam I takut people nanti nak main bola and then kita pula kena.
Kita pun join sekali ke?
Okay lah, tak lah. So what Camilla was talking about is once you graduate, this is actually a very popular place where most graduates will take their
Yes.
shot. Because look at it, like imagine so bayangkan saya mak dia sebab saya lagi tua. Camilla is my anak and she just graduated in the for a degree in arts and social science.
Yes.
So she will be donned in her ni macam
Graduation.
manifestation,
Okay.
manifestation,
Amin.
amin, right? And she would probably position herself. Where would normally place it?
I think
I think dekat sini macam
the center
cantik kan?
macam here.
And
I
then
think
got
it's here.
bunga, and then mak
Got
dia
bunga.
sini, saya, and then we take shots, like that. So
macam
kita
tu.
feeling 1, 2, 3, pose.
Pose.
And then like mak dia kan macam baik-baik macam ni. Alhamdulillah, syukur anak I dah graduate. Alhamdulillah.
Amin.
And then of course you'll be doing that
the
famous,
the iconic.
Yeah. So this is exactly the spot where most of the students who have graduated will do it.
Yes.
Ah.
Such a nice.
Why did you choose Sunway University?
Why? That's a great question. For me personally, it's the scholarship that they offer.
Okay.
Like I mentioned earlier, it's the Chancellor Scholarship. It's 100% tuition fee
Right.
for me. So it's just, I don't have to worry about the finances and everything.
Mhm.
And yes, I would say just how they acknowledge the students, because my main concern was always that I'm an art student. Maybe it's hard to compete. There's a lot of STEM courses out there,
Right.
but Sunway just acknowledges that art is also important, hence all the sculptures around. So that's why I love it here. I feel so seen with my capabilities. Yeah, that's what I would say.
And of course, now that you're actually one of the main key persons whenever there's a tour or a program like this, they've always
Yes.
asked you to host. You're quite well versed with everything. Some of the facilities that we've mentioned earlier on, what would be the top-notch facility that you will say like, wow, only Sunway University has this, or it's a little bit more different from what you've heard from your friends who are not with Sunway University? What would it be? Or like facilities or whatever. What would be like?
Facilities. I do think now that there's a new campus,
All right.
it's definitely a flex, because there's just a lake over there. And I actually went through the classrooms. I was doing my exams and everything, and you can actually see such a nice view of the lake. So I don't think it's like not super often where you study in the middle of a city, but you're surrounded by all this really big, huge land of nature. I would say that's one of it, just the view. And also that now that we do have the new campus for the arts school,
Yeah.
so the facilities are more top notch. It's more, we have all these design studios for architecture students, for sculpting, for drafting studios and everything. So I think it's such a nice blessing to be here. I wouldn't want to be anyone else. It's just really nice to be here.
And at the end of the day, right, you are at this age where you dah keluar daripada rumah, okay? Because you are, well, some of you are already an adult.
Yeah.
Dah adult lah kan?
Dah.
Kalau 18 ke atas dah adult lah kan? But still mommy and daddy feels macam, nah, you still might be a baby, right? So there's a nice little balance where you are a young adult going out there, enjoying life as one young should be.
Yes.
So you've got like an integrated city here.
Yes.
You're studying. You also have options of going to the malls. You've got your Sunway Lagoon, all these wonderful facilities surrounding Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur, and it's the best place. You don't have to go anywhere else. Isn't that perfect? All right, we have another 5 more minutes, which means it is ready for us to talk about our giveaway. And this is the moment that you all been waiting for. We are giving away vouchers for the Athenor restaurant. I don't know if you're familiar with where that is.
Yeah.
It is actually a restaurant here at Sunway University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what they do is they have students from the culinary department to showcase their own fine dining culinary skills. And we get to experience their cooking with their cuisine at a very decent price. Okay, we're talking about steaks, we're talking about all these like really fine desserts, and we are giving away those vouchers worth 50 ringgit. The restaurant is housed right here in Sunway University. So again, make sure your account is set to public. Kalau tak, kita tak nampak lah kan? Betul tak? And we have the pinned comment to showcase some of the terms and conditions on how to participate. And you are going to be spamming the keyword, which I am going to announce right now, which is hashtag M for Malaysia, R for Relay, S. Actually, wait, I should just say M for Mega Roadshow. So it's MRS 2026, no space. Again, please spam the comment. It is MRS 2026. Okay, we're talking about the Mega Roadshow over here. Tadi macam nak cakap Malaysia kan? Okay, so please spam right now. Again, make sure that your account is public. Kalau tak, kita tak nampak. And we will be announcing the winners in a day or two, inshallah. Okay, so we have one more question before we conclude. We've just got a few more minutes. Let's see, Camelia, maybe you can just hear out from Mia.
Yes. Can you give one advice to a student who's encountering here in a degree?
Okay, just repeat the question so that our viewers at home can hear.
So just one advice for the students continuing their degree in Sunway University.
Okay.
Ooh, big question. To give an advice, I would say to, you're blessed with such facilities here, and the people are also very welcoming and very nice. My advice is to put yourself out there. Like how I'm doing right now, I've taken up this huge opportunity to stand next to Miss Daphne. So definitely,
you're doing fantastic, by the way.
Thank you so much.
So good.
Thank you so much. So I would say Sunway just gives you this whole lot of opportunity. So make sure you don't miss it out when you come here. Just know that you're really blessed to be in Sunway University and to call yourself a Sunwayan.
There you go. All right, another question from Mia. What is it, Mia?
What is your favorite food here and something for them to eat?
Oh, we like sandwich. Okay, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food here in Sunway, it's actually hard to pinpoint just one.
Okay.
Because now that, me and my friends, we love to explore. We've tried one place, we say, no one lah, we go somewhere else because there's so much option here.
I'm sure.
The new mall just opened, Sunway Geo is just right there. It's just never ending of food choices. So, favorite food. I would say the nasi ayam at the cafeteria just now in college is really famous and it's really good. And I do think it's only around 7 to 8 ringgit.
Oh, okay.
For a full set of nasi ayam, I would say it's okay.
Yeah.
Just for your lunch.
Definitely.
Yes. That's also famous for the students. Apart from the sandwich is really famous. But yeah, the nasi ayam you should try if you come here.
Okay, if it's so nasi ayam would be somewhat of a Asian-ish. If it's something Western, which one would you recommend? Besides the hash brown and the sandwich.
A more Western. I've actually never tried in the cafeteria. I do say if for Western, I would go somewhere outside of uni for proper.
Oh, maybe you should try the one that we're giving away, which is the Athenor restaurant, because it is food prepared by our culinary students themselves. How many more minutes, and do we have any more questions? We've got one more minute. Again, sekali lagi guys, korang kena Download our Super Sunway app if you haven't done so. We've got all our Mega Roadshow deals happening, including our RM1 deals. Be sure to Skodeng app too. And we have one more final live stream happening tomorrow, 7 p.m. bersama dengan Arvin. And then you've got, so he's going to be at Aquaria Kuala Lumpur Center or KLCC. And then I'll be back at 8:30 to talk more about Sunway City KL with Puan Nick Tasha, followed by, what is the next one? Oh, I am going to give you guys a teaser to our new Sunway Mart dekat Pyramid. Okay, so tomorrow pun kita ada giveaways untuk ketiga-tiga live stream. Live stream, ya Allah, aku dah semput dah. And then dah lah dia cakap pasal nasi ayam. Alright, so any words that you want to say before we say goodnight?
I would say to the viewers out there, join Sunway, become a Sunwayan. Yes, that's our. Kita kena promote. Kita kena
dapat
promote.
scholarship untuk anak I macam mana?
Dapat scholarship, study hard.
That's it. Sweet and simple, guys.
It's
Sweet and simple.
Study smart, study hard.
And then finally, I'm going to ask you this because you're doing it so well. What is your dream? What is your ambition?
My dream and my ambition, I would say to... that's such a big question.
Really well. You speak really well. Are you going to go into TV work, MCing work?
I'm into the entertainment world.
There you go.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
That's why she's
As I'm here.
And she's been a fantastic co-host with
Thank you so
as
much.
well as Aiman. Guys, I've got to go. I'll see you guys. Arvin will be here 7 p.m. I'll be there at 8:30 and 10 o'clock. Thank you to my wonderful team. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.